Hi, I'm Linda Hendrickson here in my studio in Portland, Oregon. And in 2003, I self-published this book, Please Weave a Message, Instructions and Graphs for Tablet-Woven Calligraphy. And this book has historic scripts and fonts for 6 different alphabets. Now, one of them was an alphabet called Gill Sans, and I didn't include any capitals in the book. So now I'm finally getting around to graphing out the capitals, and I thought I would just let you in a little bit on what I'm doing. Here's the Gill Sans capitals. I wove all of the letters once, and after I finished weaving them, I decided what I needed to try to make a little bit better. I definitely didn't like the way that A looked. Then the rest of the letters came out looking pretty good until I got to the V. And for some reason I didn't notice until I was actually finished weaving all of the letters, but the V, W, X, Y, and Z are actually thicker. The lines are thicker than the other letters, so I needed to redo all of them. This is the redo on W, X, Y, which were pretty easy. And then the Z and the A were the letters that gave me the most trouble. And after trying a few different versions, I just had to eventually pick one. After I finished weaving all the letters, I had a little bit of warp left. So I decided I would weave a name badge for myself, which I had been needing anyway. Here is my graph for my name, and I'd like to just tell you a little bit about how to read the graph. The graph is divided up into 3 parts. In this section, you have what is called the design field, where each rectangle indicates 1 tablet and 2 picks. And then this little area right here is called the turning field. So that is where you actually have to write in by hand the turning direction for the background pack of the tablets. Once you start with forward, then it just goes backward, forward, all the way up. And then we have the tablet count field. So this is basically the same information that is presented in the design field, except that everything is actually counted for you instead of just shown graphically. So far I have put in a little cord, which is going to be what goes around my neck, and I just wove it right in, and then I've woven the first 2 letters. So I'll start from there. I'm ready to start weaving the N. And the turning sequence for the double-faced weave is 2 forward turns, 2 backward turns, repeat. And I'm ready to start the N. The N is a backward turning row according to my graph. First I'm going to arrange the tablets. These are border tablets that always turn continuously in one direction. And I've got 24 tablets for the letters. The first part of the N, I have to have 8 tablets in the background. And then I need 14 tablets in the design pack and 2 in the background, like this. So I'll just double check the count here. 14, okay. So this is the background pack. It's going to go the direction that it says on the graph, so that goes backward. This goes the opposite way always, and this always goes forward. So clear the shed here and here. Beat. And I always use a loop at the edge, pull that loop, and make a new loop. And then you have to do each row twice, so this is going backward, and actually you can turn all these together forward. Okay, the next row I need 4. 3. So I've got 4, 3, and 17. It's always good to double check your count. Okay, so now it's a forward turning row, so this goes opposite and always goes forward. Okay, now we're ready for the second bar of the end. So to move, let's see, we've got have 2, 4, 6, 8, and then all of these have to be up. Now I'm going to put in the other end of the cord. And in the starting position for this forward turning row, you actually have half red and half pink threads up. So I'm actually going to do one turn and beat that in. And now I'm going to lay in the cord. So that will be when all of the threads are the dark red. Okay, and then finish this sequence. So there's my little name tag. I'll do a little trimming up and put a little fray check right along the edges here.